Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're cracking open a secret case file on something called Operation Liquid Gold. It's an incredible story of a massive conspiracy, high-stakes blackmail, and a criminal syndicate playing for keeps. And it all kicks off with this, a chilling briefing from the mastermind, Claudia, to her top operative. Right out of the gate, we learn this isn't just about money. No, the plan involves a plot to, and I'm quoting here, kill citizens. Okay, so to get our heads around this incredibly complex plot, we're going to break it down into 5 key stages. First, we'll look at the operations briefing. Then we'll meet the targets. After that, we'll dig into the massive conspiracy, analyze the takedown plan, and you'll definitely want to stick around for the final reckoning because it changes everything.
All right, so Operation Liquid Gold isn't a bunch of small heists, not at all. We're talking about one single, massive operation designed to blackmail a deeply entrenched network of the rich and powerful.
And the price tag? Whoa, it's absolutely staggering. The main goal is to extort $200 million from this network, and the initial payout for the team pulling it off? A cool $25 million.
To pull something like this off, you need a crew of specialists. You've got Claudia, the boss lady, calling all the shots. Rex is the front man, the tip of the spear. Aaron is their eyes and ears. Missy handles the tech. And then there's Chad, the eliminator. He's the guy you call when a problem needs to disappear permanently.
The entire operation, everything, it all revolves around 2 powerful families, the Sanders and the Peters. And let me tell you, their shared history isn't just complicated. It's a minefield of secrets and betrayal.
Now, this is where it gets really interesting. This isn't just a list of names. It's a roadmap to all of their vulnerabilities. These are the exact levers the syndicate plans to pull. From Mitch Sanders' deep-seated trauma to his daughter Paulina's fraudulent degree, every single weakness is a pressure point just waiting to be squeezed. And these 2 families, they go way back. We're talking decades. What might have started out as a friendship between the patriarchs has just curdled. It's devolved into this toxic web of jealousy and deceit, and now it's trapping the younger generations in that same cycle. So, what are these powerful people allegedly guilty of? Well, it goes way beyond just personal scandals. We're talking about a sprawling conspiracy with some serious global implications. I mean, just look at this list. The allegations are vast and, frankly, disturbing. The targets are accused of pretty much everything, from running lottery scams and poisoning public water supplies, to being tangled up in a global human trafficking ring, and even a depopulation scheme disguised as a vaccine. And this just shows you the incredible level of detail in the syndicate's intel. This isn't just some vague accusation. They claim to have a specific patent number for the chemical that was allegedly used to poison an entire county's water supply. That's specific. And like I said, this conspiracy isn't just local. The file shows it stretches internationally, pulling in a tech billionaire from India and the head of a major U.S. bank. It's connecting the worlds of high finance, technology, and human trafficking. So how in the world do you attack a conspiracy that spans the globe? Well, you don't start at the top. You start with the rot at its core, the deep personal history that binds these targets together. Because you see, all these massive professional crimes, they're all built on a foundation of personal corruption. The core conflict here goes back decades to a single violent act of betrayal. A jealous Kale Peters allegedly orchestrates an assault on a young Mitch Sanders, which then leads to a retaliatory double murder by Mitch's father. That one event created a ripple effect of trauma and revenge that has poisoned everything ever since. And that original trauma, it never really ended. It just got worse, it metastasized, it spawned a whole new cycle of betrayals, affairs cutting across family lines, secret abortions, and even the suspicious death of a family member who allegedly knew way too much. So, armed with all this dirt, Rex, the lead operative, comes up with a multi-pronged attack. The plan is brilliant, really. Dismantle the network piece by piece, using each target's specific weakness, a fetish, an affair, a secret, to bring them down and expose the whole larger operation. But just as the plan is set in motion, the entire operation takes a dramatic and completely unexpected turn. A new development changes the rules of the game entirely.
See, from the very beginning, Claudia's team was operating on behalf of a shadowy client, someone known to them only by the codename Red Zed. He was the one pulling the strings, the one who wanted these people served up on a silver platter.
And here it is, the twist. In a stunning power play, Claudia reveals that Chad, the Eliminator, has taken their client Red Zed right off the board. The middlemen are gone. The syndicate is now in complete control. With their client eliminated, the potential reward just explodes. The target is no longer a $25 million commission. No, it's the whole shebang. The entire $600 million criminal fortune that the network controls. And with the operation now their own, the plan becomes far more aggressive. This is no longer just about blackmail. It's a full hostile takeover. New team members are brought in, and the missions shift from exposure to elimination, asset seizure, and even framing targets for murder. And get this, the syndicate's newest recruit, Chett Peters, the victim at the heart of so much of this trauma, he gets flipped. He joins their side and is given the green light to personally exact his revenge on the two men who wronged him most. And that brings our deconstruction of Operation Liquid Gold to a close, leaving us with one final provocative question. By dismantling a corrupt network only to absorb its power and wealth, has the syndicate simply become the new management? Or have they become the very thing they sought to destroy? That's one for you to decide.